GAROU versus the Monster King. One Punch Man season 3 episode 5 review for what is Manstar. You know how I pronounce it, right? Now I just got done checking it out, Brody, and I'm not gonna hold you. This episode right here, I give it a 7 out of 8. I already give it an 8, Brody. But I seen it's some things they did cut out and stuff. But let's hear his let's check out his perspective and all that. Cause like I said, bro, I've been telling people I see the vision. I see what they trying to go with this. But let's hear what he got to say.
Is finally here. GAROU versus the
that right there was hard, bro. That right there was hard, bro.
Monster King in One Punch Man season 3 episode 5. No CGI for the Monster King. Can you
see? Yeah. See, no CGI. See, I really did want to see some CGI. Well, I think we got some with the flame a little bit. But yeah, I really wanted to see. So, like I said, most likely they probably gonna put the CGI with Phoenix Man and them. Which I really wanted to see. They put the CGI on Orochi though, man. That would have been so tough to me, man. I want to see how they're gonna do it, bro. I know they're gonna put it on evil natural water. And, yeah, like they say on Child Emperor his Gundam. But man, I really want to see it on Orochi's too, man. Oh, that would have been so dope. To me, that would have been so dope, man.
Believe it, they actually drew him in 2D. And we also got our battle with GAROU versus Rover. Well,
that right now, the battle with Rochi. I mean, not Rochi, but the dog. Oh my God, I'm getting the dog name. Rover. The battle with Rover, it was straight to me, man. But God, they were building up Rover like, bro. Outside the manga, but at the same time, like, dang, they made it seem like Rover about to kill him, man.
Some of the shots were artistically beautiful, and there was actually some decent and pretty good animations here and there in the episode. There was unfortunately a lot of places where this episode completely fell apart in terms of the animation. I'm showing you the good stuff right now, but I'll show you the bad stuff later in this review. Because artistically, some of these shots were really stunning and gorgeous, but they cut a lot of stuff out, and they missed a ton of opportunities for animation, just proving how rushed they were for this season. I think,
like I said, man, like, it's higher up, bro. Curse the higher ups, but you know, like I said, I see the potential. I see the potential in what they can do. We see it, but you know, it's gonna be I guess some people who that want to ride the hate train or whatever, you know, they can't see that. They can't see that. So, you know, you gotta let them cope.
It's pretty clear here now, this entire season might be cooked. It's just overly rushed. There was not enough time, period. The episode opens up with GAROU bleeding from his stomach, and this is important to note because they fumbled this fight here with GAROU versus Royal Ripper. He was supposed to get pierced through the stomach by one of the swords, but as he breaks off a blade, instead of it going through his hand, which is wrong, he's also supposed to have a piercing through his stomach, but in this punch he does not, and now he does. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because directly after this scene, he's supposed to eat one of the monster's arms. It's in the manga, and it's supposed to depict.
See, yeah, and that's what I said, and that what I told people on the first, what was it, the second episode? We all ain't gonna get our ways, so you know, I already know. That's why I said I already accepted it. Especially when GAROU will fight Ripper, Royal Ripper, and like I want to see the part when he not no homo. I want to see when, you know, the detail, cause bro, it's the Murata, bro. Murata, he can draw, and this man is crazy with his drawing skill. This man needs to be nerfed. So when Murata drew him kicking him, I want to see the detail, not all of that, but I want to see the details and everything, man. Murata need to be nerfed, bro.
His monsterification process, so they're cutting things out and getting panels wrong, and that's quite irritating as a fan. So we finally get introduced to Rover, who is called Pochi here in One Punch Man Season 3. GAROU can immediately tell that this monster is on a completely different level, and they should just back away and not mess with it, and that's when they encounter 3 other monsters who GAROU makes quick work of. They're pretty easy fodder for him at this point, and I really like that strong punch into the shower head guy. However, However, some of these art shots like really did a terrible job in depicting Murata's manga. Here's some side.
Bro, I see some people probably upset with it, bro. I don't know about y'all. I guess we just different. I love the neon lights, bro. I'm loving these neon light stuff. I guess some people just don't like it, bro. It probably just be me, bro. I'm rocking with the neon lights. I'm loving it.
By sides. These shots are just so important in the episode to nail because Murata's art is part of what makes One Punch Man so incredible.
See, the thing is, people ain't gonna people can't do what Murata do now. I mean, they can give it they all, but people ain't gonna. Murata, like I said, Murata just need to be nerfed. Murata need to be nerfed when he was doing One Punch Man. Cause bro, this man be going crazy with it. I'm talking about, bro. If y'all know, like we watch, everyone that watching One Punch Man, the manga, y'all know how this man is, Murata is, bro. If he see one slight little detail he don't like, bro, we get another redraw. We getting a whole nother redraw, boy. You seen what happened in the Empty Void? The ninja art, bro. We were going back to back with all type of redraw. Like I said, Murata, the details, bro, is he if he don't see something, if he sees something he don't like, bro, you already know. You already know it's gonna happen. So yeah, no, like I'm not even mad at it, man.
And in terms of
I'm used to it.
Nail it? Did they depict Murata's art in animation form for 3 of these insane shots? I mean, maybe one of them, but I really didn't feel it here. Garou's gonna kick one of the monsters away.
Yeah, I like that
and he accidentally kicks it in the direction of Rover, who they finally ticked him off, and now he's gonna shoot one of his death blasts.
This is the what's called that going from on the manga though. Like I said, I like that they sticking to the manga as well.
Unfortunately, it goes into One Frame Man sliding out a PNG, and we do not like this, especially for the intro of Rover. But fortunately, it does get better later in the episode.
Yeah, I said like, bro, this can easily like just bypass
as they're fighting in the kind of Coliseum. But for his introduction, we got a PNG for the death bomb, which is like not great. Some of these shots here, like Garou running, and some of these shots are really pretty. Like a lot of the artistic direction in this episode was great, not all of it, but some of them was very, very pretty. And if you like One Punch Man for the colors, then you're probably going to be happy. But
yeah, like I said, I like it. I like the neon lights and stuff, bro. The neon light is what really getting me. I'll be telling people, I see the vision. What they going with this, man. Oh man, it's beautiful.
For the majority of us, that's not really why we watch this series. We want strong animation, strong combat, and we want to laugh. This shot here, I thought was going to be some kind of crazy Sakuga scene. I mean, I guess the smoke kind of is. The smoke is still pretty, it looks very fluid and creamy here. Like, I like the shot in general, but it's blatantly obvious how, like, some scenes are getting so much more attention than other scenes throughout these episodes. Like, some scenes are really pretty and fluid and look great, and some are just like, what am I looking at? We also got this really good animation here. I don't know who the animator is, but they ruined it with ghosting. So we hate ghosting. It's like a cheap way to add fluidity to an animation, but it pretty much ruins the animation. Basically, you're just taking the previous frame, turning it to 50% opacity and putting it on top of the next frame. And I thought this animation was one of the best in the episode, and then they just ghost it and ruin it. Garou's gonna do his best to try and take on Rover, but this disaster level dragon is way too much for him, at least at his current point, and is going to continually blast Garou over and over through the monster.
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought Rover like blast was supposed to be like more like I don't know, man. I was expecting like his blast like to be more like purple. I don't know. I always thought it'd be more like purple and blackish in a way, but it's just straight yellow.
Association. Lots of nice like smoky shots, kind of showing destruction and scale, but they cut out a lot. Like the death beam is supposed to show him being blasted through floor by floor by floor as he goes deeper and deeper, and they pretty much just cut it out. They cut out a lot in here, and I feel like they missed a lot of opportunities for some really compelling animation. Instead chose to give us these kind of sliding still frame shots that, you know, don't get me wrong, if you pause it, in terms of the composition, it looks great, but, you know, we're not here for sliding sliding PNGs, dude. Fortunately, they did a pretty good job depicting the strength.
Bro, the rover part got me gone, bro.
Not here for sliding PNGs, dude. Fortunately,
the rover run
did a pretty good.
Yeah, they did right, bro. They kind of did rover justice, man, a little bit.
Job depicting the strength and the ferocity of Rover. Like, I definitely got the feeling that this is one of the most powerful monsters we've ever encountered. And
yeah, they really like like I said, bro, they really did Rover right. They really did Rover right in some ways, and then some ain't. So then I'm satisfied with it, bro. But I really wanted Orochi to be CGI.
in terms of like how they depicted him, this was his big premiere episode, so I thought they did an overall pretty good job with Rover. It could have been
and I like the building, like all that stuff
better, but you know, it could have been worse too. Garou is hanging from a ledge above Rover, and then I actually really liked his sit punch animation, so I could feel a lot of weight here. This actually made me jump out of my seat a little bit. It was probably the only cut in the episode where I was like, wow, oh, some real power. I definitely felt a lot of weight, and I liked this animation. Whoever the animator was, I thought it was solid. But now Garou's gonna get blasted down into Gurou's section of the Monster Association, the powerful psychic leader of the monster.
I don't know who drew, what artist did this right here, bro. Oh, they went crazy with this one.
And he's gonna paralyze Garou with his psychic powers.
Bro, I like this right here. I like how this look. The eyes look so funny to me, boy. I love it. Who did this right here?
And it seems like the compositing or something like changed once he went down into this lowest floor. At this point, Garou's outfit has also changed again. It's all shredded up. And Garou's battle with Rover is complete, but now he has to take on Garou. So they're going to talk a little while about his monsterification process. Primarily, he's going to focus on Orochi and how he was able to turn him into this ultimate monster. And that's important because...
Oh, and then, like, we even got whatchamacallit. They ain't even show old girl, man. Like, we...
Garou is about to have to fight.
So what did they supposed to show old girl with this that scene? So I said they cut some stuff out, man. Which, like I said, I get it. It is what it is, though. Like I said, we all can't get our ways, so it is what it is, buddy.
Orochi, which I'm very happy we got to that in this episode, actually. I wasn't even sure if they were going to fight at all, but they put like the whole fight in this episode. Meanwhile, we go back to Saitama, who's going to venture forth into the Monster Association, but he is not the focus of this.
See, this part right here, I was like, this part right here, I respected Garou to be a little more big. I don't know why I'm picking, bro. It's like I said, bro, it's Murata, bro. It's Murata. Once you see his details and stuff, bro, I need it to be a little more like right here, like someone like that. I'm sorry, bro.
Episode, it is Garou who is talking a lot of crap to Garou, and he's actually able to resist his psychic powers. Eventually, he's continually growing, like it's seemingly like every minute. He's fighting so many powerful enemies that he's basically turned into a Saiyan. So now we go over to one of the best scenes or shots of all One Punch Man manga, and I was so disappointed in this. This little floating in the air and then the shot.
Bro, I like I said, there's some people that gonna be upset, bro. I'm loving this, bro. I don't know what y'all. I don't know. I get it. People want it to keep. Some people want it regular. Want to keep it like the original, bro. I'm cool with this neon light stuff, man. I don't know what some people like. I feel like it's just a reach, but if you want to, I don't know. I guess we are different, but this look dope to me. Yeah, that look dope to me. This look dope to me, man. The aura too in the back.
I do not feel like this captured Murata's vision at all. It's just super disappointing to me. It's got the neon colors. It's missing.
I love the neon colors. Like I said, bro. Like I've been telling people, we can't get our ways. Like, it's Murata. We gotta nerf ourselves down. We gotta nerf ourselves down when it comes to this man. Murata just got us crazy.
Detail. It's only 2 grades of shading. They should have put like 4. I mean, if it's just gonna be one of the best art shots, just put like hella shading and detail, man. but it feels like an in-between frame. Just as an example, here's an image from season 1, which I feel like completely captures Murata's design and imagery. The tone, the contrast, the levels of shading, it captures the vision, and here it just completely misses it. So now Orochi finally attacks, his hand like bursts through the ground and grabs onto Garou. It has some interesting level texture on it. It's all 2D. I'm very, very surprised there was no CGI here.
Yeah, I really did want it to be like, I wanted it to be CGI. I've been saying this, bro. Like, I really want to see how they're going to do Orochi, man. Are they going to do him CGI, bro? I really wanted to see it. I did notice they gave him that that Attack on Titan on Raw at the end.
But because they're not doing CGI, there really is not a lot of movement for Orochi. Garou slams his elbows
now that was a smooth animation, whoever did that,
onto the ground, causing him to fly up in the air and do a little backflip here, and he's gonna stand off against the Monster King. This is like, I think, one of the most decent ways to use the neon light color palettes. I think they used it twice correctly here, but there was still a lot of shots where it should not have been neon. For example, this scene, it's okay, he's getting pierced through the stomach, it's slow motion and a super important scene, so making it neon to emphasize, hey, this is an important scene, it works here. Making it neon to emphasize the cold standoff between these two powerhouses, that's okay. But when two characters are talking to each other, just having like a normal conversation, and then all of a sudden one of them is neon, it doesn't make any sense. They also cut some elements of this fight out. Orochi is supposed to slam Garou into the wall like so hard that a silhouette of his face is formed into the...
Yeah, see, that's the part I was really looking for. But like I said, we all can't get our ways. I really want to see that part right now. That what I was looking for the most. I want to see that right now so bad, bro. But like I said, we all can't get our way, baby. We can't get our way.
Rock, they cut that out. This animation here was pretty strange, man. What is Garou doing with his...
It's like he deflecting his attack, or like, you know, like he like trying to, I don't know, but like to me, like he deflecting it.
Feet, bro. But fortunately, Van Oba stepped in and gave us this beautiful first-person perspective shot. So this is one of the animators we thought was going to be working here on this episode, and he definitely delivered. He said himself on Twitter he was not a fan of the compositing or the art direction of this episode, but he is still proud of his cut, and I told him we're proud of you too. One of the reasons his cut stands out is because he animated the landscapes. This is like when animators go crazy. They literally animate the landscapes, and it's just always so mesmerizing and beautiful. It's a crazy amount of extra work, but boy does it hit. This scene here where Garou is running from Orochi's horns, I felt like it was a little weak just in terms of the speed. Like, the animation is not really bad, but Girou's making this point about, wow, look, like he's getting faster, but it really just does not feel fast, like, to watch. I mean, they could have at least sped up the frames, like once the wind started coming over him, right? Like, so you just speed it up to 150% or something, just to kind of show that like he's actually getting faster. But you know, I just really didn't get the impression that he's getting faster. It just looks like he's jogging, you know. It straight up looks like he's jogging, and they could have fixed actually a lot of that just simply with the frames. Like, they weren't, it's not even an animation thing. They could have just changed the speed of the frames and made it seem like he's running way faster. Garou takes the opportunity to jump straight towards Orochi's face, and he's gonna try and slam him with an attack, but Orochi's giant mouth opens in slow motion, fully 2D, and I fully appreciated that. I really appreciate that they did not use CGI on Orochi. However,
I really wanted to see the CGI on Orochi, man. I think it would have been so dope, man, but I understand, like, they got so much stuff to deal with too, so...
Because they didn't, it really is a lack of movement in a lot of these scenes. They were able to give us these beautiful art shots. I mean, some of these just look like crazy gorgeous, but very little animation. It got to the point where Orochi's lasers are just not even pulsing.
Bro, like I said, I like the flame on this. You can tell this right here was the director, his doing. He wanted all the flame, I'm assuming. But I love the flame stuff, bro. Oh my God.
and it's weird to look at. It's like there's fire moving, but the lasers are static. Like you gotta have them pulse or something, like just show that they're shooting. So it's just weird. It feels unfinished, and it's such a slight little thing that they could have added just some energy going through those lasers. Somehow Garou's able to withstand the laser beams, and then he is able to block one of Orochi's punches.
See, this part had me looking through, like, this part, I guess he blocked it, like, hold on.
Nice, artistic shot here, just shaky still frame. I mean, again, the art is pretty beautiful here in a lot of this, and the colors and everything is...
See, like, this part, like, is he, like, from the side, he, like, blocking it from, like, the side, or, like, from the back? I don't know. That the part had me looking through, like, I guess he was sliding, though, so whatever.
Is amazing. This shot here of Garou looks insane. I love that. But art is not going to carry this series. It's just unfortunate. Garou is getting wrecked by the Monster King.
That was a nasty punch. That was a nasty punch, though.
Stands off with him, but it's pretty clear here how outmatched he is. First Rover, and then Giro, and now the Monster King. 3 monsters that he is obviously seeing he has a huge ladder to climb, but he's confident in himself, and he's going to use his full power here to try and take on the Monster King, taking on Silverfang's martial arts stance, to which Orochi, I really like this animation.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, they did right with Orochi on there.
By the way, copies the stance, and it's all fully animated in 2D, some nice little like subtle movements, redraws. It feels good. I really like this shot of him pulling off the Garou stance. This takes Garou by surprise. He's like, you haven't even seen the technique. How are you able to copy it already? And we finally hear Orochi's voice, who says, you want fear? I'll give you fear. I'm wondering for the anime onlys if like they really feel like the Monster King is crazy strong. Like, do you as a viewer really get the impression that this guy is...
It reminds me of Attack on Titans. Why it remind me of Attack on Titans?
Strong enough to fight Saitama. They redrew this scene from the opening.
Yeah, they sure did, bro. Oh man, they should have used the opening. They really should have used the opening. That was dope. The opening was dope too, but this can slide too. This can enough to bypass to me.
I think the opening did.
Yeah, the opening was so nasty, bro. But like I said, it's enough to bypass.
It a million times better. I wish they would have just used the scene from the opening. Whichever animator they got to do that opening shot, bring him back. This was another very difficult scene to animate because it's one of those huge Murata like spectacle art shots.
Yeah, see, like I said, bro, we gotta nerf ourselves down when it comes to this man Murata. Oh my god, we gotta nerf ourselves down. That's all I pretty much can tell people. Like, well, not the anime, not the people that only watch, and not the anime ones, but the ones like us, like, the one we watch the manga. We gotta nerf ourselves down, bro, because we too much locked in on Murata, his art, bro. Like, bro, y'all just wait till y'all see y'all wait till y'all see the ninja art. Bro, what are we doing? The Neo hero, oh my god, bro, this man needs to be nerfed.
And they did an okay job. There's really not like a lot of movement. A lot of people felt like they fumbled it here, but they don't show what happens. The next scene, Garou is just in a bed of rock, and that felt really unfortunate. We didn't even get to see the attack or anything. So again, there seems like they cut a lot out. They skipped things. They missed opportunities because they were rushed. They just simply didn't have the time, and it's more evident than ever here.
Yeah, that's why I said I gave it that's why I said I was ready to give this a 8 or a 9, but I had to give this a 7. 7 or 7.5, one of the two.
Our episode's gonna end with Saitama finally making his way into the Monster Association through a manhole, and that is the end of.
I know some people probably don't like. I love this right here, but in the manga it look right. I love this right here. I just like when they make Saitama just being Saitama. I love this right here.
the episode. I really did like a lot of the artistic
I love this right here so much. This right here was so dope to me.
shots here, and I liked a lot of the animations, not all of them, but I mean there's obviously huge issues with this production. I feel like this is definitely the best episode we've gotten so far. Primarily it's because it's almost pure action, you know, and that's one of the biggest hurdles that One Punch Man season 3 had, is that your first few episodes are pretty much all talking, so it just sets the season off to a bad precedent. But that's obviously not the only issue. I mean, there are tons and tons of production issues here that everybody can notice who understands animation at all. The biggest of which appears to be consistency. They really took a lot of their time. They wanted to make sure that the art was great, like there was going to be these beautiful shots. You could take a lot of really cool screenshots of the anime, but they really just did not have the time to add more animation. It looks like this thing just feels so rushed. And especially for a top tier anime, it's super unfortunate. But what are you going to do, man? I mean, this is probably a really good judgment of what we're going to get for the rest of the season. What you see here.
Yeah, like I said, enough to get by. It's enough to get by. Enough to get by.
Is probably what you're going to get. There are still some great animators to come. I'm sure we'll get some more nice cuts, but I think what you see is what you're going to get. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I still am going to watch One Punch Man. I still enjoy it, but I think the problems here are just obvious.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man, I'm here for it all, but you already know, man. Link up in the description now, so let's go.